Yo, what up guys, it's Loza. Today we're looking at the first couple of cards released for the Dark Magician structure deck. That's right, we're finally getting those leaks and it's not looking good, bro. Anyway, let's dive right in. Dark Magician is coming as a foil. It's the tablet art. It's probably the worst art they've ever made of Dark Magician in my opinion. The tablet never looks like this on the actual card. It just looks like a giant potato in the background. It's tablet DM or potato DM is going to be shiny. Great. Magician of Dark Illusion, a very outdated card. It doesn't even see play in Duel Links anymore for context, so yep, this is another relic of the deck, but sure, you're getting a copy of that. Magician's Robe. This card has never seen play in TCG or Duel Links, or just anywhere. It's not very good. A quick effect to summon Dark Magician from deck sounds good, but you have to discard a card. And furthermore, you'd have to normal summon this. With 700 attack and nothing on summon, you don't normally want to summon this card ever. If there was a way to special it for free in defense mode, and perhaps it summon DM from deck for free, we might play it. But then Magician Souls came along. We don't really need Robe at all. In fact, we never did. Magician's Rod is coming. These are all as commons, by the way. Magician's Rod. Our normal summon. It's a good card. It's a solid 3 or 2, depending on your build. Oh, it's good. Dark Magical Circle. No surprises here. That Circle's here. Unfortunately, it's still the same old circle. It's not very good. Now in Duel Links, this card's a lot better because it hits a lot more in a 20 card deck. In a 40 card deck, this card does not actually add a lot of the time. People often compare this to Duality. It is not quite the same. Duality will always get you a card. Circle does not. If your opponent ashes this card, you're normally laughing. Moving on to Illusion Magic. Once again, a relic of the deck that doesn't see play in Duel Links or TCG or OCG. Rarely ever do you see a build with this card, and if you ever do, it's a solid 1, right? It's one of those cards you'd never run at more than 1. It does give you access to Dark Magician, 2 copies specifically from deck or grave, attributing a spellcaster. It's still just not quite what the deck wants. Like, yes, you can normal rod, get this, and get 2 DMs. We don't really want 2 DMs. And to be honest, there's not really ever a time where you do. You only want Dark Magician in the field or the grave, so taking it out of there is a little weird, but I can understand what they were going for when this card initially came out, because navigation was the main way to play the deck. Here we have Soul Servant, the best spell in Dark Magician, and I'd still argue it's the best spell even though it does nothing on its own. Obviously, Soul Servant needs a lot of other cards to pop off. Even then, it's probably still our best spell / trap, because it's just our version of Engage. Obviously, it's weaker than Engage, but it's pretty much DM Engage. If they wanted this card to be truly good, it would have drawn 1 regardless of the Dark Magicians and Palladium monsters in your grave. It should have been a draw 1 and then plus an extra 1 for every DM, DMG, or Palladium. That would have been a way to make this card sensational, but hey, what do I know about Dark Magician? Alright, now we're just on the Yugipedia site. You can see the deck is going to have 2 Ultra Rares, 3 Supers, and 37 Commons, making it a 42 card deck. So not only are we giving away a terrible Dark Magician deck with outdated cards, we're also giving them a 42 card deck, really starting people off on the wrong foot for Dark Magician. So yeah, Dark Magician Ultra, Common Robe, Common Magician of Dark Illusion, Common Rod, Common Circle, Common Illusion Magic, Common Soul Servant. No, we don't have any other leaks right now, but honestly, I can't see this being very good. And to the people who think we might get new support, I was one of them. I'm starting to think that's not going to happen, unfortunately. I would love to be wrong. Please let me know down in the comments what you think, whether we're getting new cards, whether we're not. Honestly, I think the only way they can make this structure deck good, and yes, it is an Asian English deck. I am hoping we get a release of it over here. If not for, new support, which I don't think we'll get, just so people have a starting point for Dark Magician. Ideally, what I want from this structure deck is DM players who are new to the deck to be able to pick up 1 to 2 to 3 structure decks and just be able to play the deck, you know? So this does need to have Magician Souls. It still needs to have the fusion, so we need Dark Magicians, Dark Magician Dragon Knight, Dragoon, Master of Chaos, Illusion of Chaos. I don't know if they're going to be that generous, but that would be ideal. If they could just make a deck where you purchase it, and great, you have all the DM staples and core, fantastic. But that's all I'm hoping for now, because I really don't think we're getting any new support. It's come to my attention that, yeah, this is a set that's only coming out in Asian English OCG, so I'm kind of thinking now, why would they? So Konami have said that they want the deck to compete with the meta, and it's going to be able to. That's their words, not mine. But they're giving us shit like Magician of Dark Illusion, Robe, Illusion Magic. Like, it's not looking good. Their version of compete with the meta is very different to my version of compete with the meta. Let's just say that. Anyway, let me know if you're excited, if you're disappointed down in the comments, because, man, they couldn't have picked a worse DM art in my opinion. Out of all the DM arts, there's so many good ones. But, oh well, that's just another pet peeve of mine. I think literally every other DM art's better than this one, but that's okay. Have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you guys on the next Dark Magician structure deck update. Peace.